This original WSRE presentation is made possible by viewers like you. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Pensacola State Today. We are so glad that you've joined us, and you're going to be glad too. First today, we're going to go on the road to the Milton campus of PSC, where students find a perfect blend of opportunity, education, and fun. PSC President Dr. Ed Meadows will be here to talk about a new look for PSC and the benefits of attending this college. And trust me, you are going to want to hear what he has to say about that. Campus life is alive and thriving at PSC. There's more to do than just go to class. And you'll meet two instructors who are top of the class. But first today, climb aboard as we go on the road to the Milton campus of Pensacola State College for a few conversations that will show you just why this campus is so special.
And who's your teacher for college success?
Miss Kimbrell.
She's awesome.
She is.
Yes.
Very energetic. I like her.
And what do you think about college success? Do you think all students should have to take that?
I mean, it's actually helped me with my study habits a lot, but I mean, some of the tests have been on how to prepare for a test, so it's kind of weird, but yeah, it's helped me a lot.
I've heard that. It's not required, but the students that I know that have taken it all said it was beneficial.
Well, I think that the people make the college campus distinctive. We have a warm environment for students, a supportive environment. We take the students, as the mission states, open access where they are, and we try to find the best path for them to travel to navigate higher education, because a lot of them are first generation and they've never had this opportunity. They don't have someone to go to. So we try to make it an environment that's friendly enough, with enough good information to lay it out for them. Also, it's a beautiful campus. There's lots of things blooming. We have 156 plus acres. In the spring, the flowers are blooming, and we have greenhouses, and it's just a lovely place to come.
They really feel like they have a home here.
I think that's what we strive for. We like it feeling like a home. The staff and the faculty do, and the students really connect to that as well.
Do you have a long form I can borrow?
I like this campus because I appreciate that there's more one-on-one, and the relationship with other students is a closer knit relationship. I like that it's small, the teachers are really nice, and it's close to home.
We just have a great group, staff and faculty, who help guide these students.
It's important for them to know that they can take all the biology, so they can take biology, botany, or zoology, and that will take care of their biology prereq.
In 1996, the University of Florida joined us. We're a joint use facility. We gave them space. And they actually have 3 bachelor's programs that students who come through Pensacola State do their AA with us, because we have a complete gen ed core curriculum. You can finish your AA here at Milton and go to any university in the state. But this curriculum for UF, they finish, and then they come into 3 bachelor's programs: natural resource conservation, and then 2 in plant science, environmental horticulture, and golf and sports management. And so far they've had about 100% placement for their graduates. So it's been a win-win for the University of Florida and for Pensacola State.
Tutoring. You're interested in the student's
Yes.
success, and I know you have a tutoring program.
We do. We have a learning lab, and students that are beginning, even if they're in developmental classes or in regular college classes, have tutors. It is a free service to the students for their math and for their English and reading and for their writing. So we try to meet all aspects that may be deficient in some way for the student to help make them successful, because that's the bottom line.
One of the things that makes this campus distinctive is the Ready to Work certification. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Right, that is something that we just did. Pensacola campus has it, and we thought it would be a great benefit for our community as well as our students. And with the Ready to Work certification, they actually get a certificate when they finish the program. It's a free program. It's state initiated, and they go through a series of lessons, learning lessons, once they've done their initial application. And so once they do that, they can go through in any computer and go through lessons to get prepared. Then they take the test. When they take the test, they can get bronze, silver, or gold. But the nice thing about it is just not the bronze, silver, or gold. On the back of the certificate, it actually says where they rank in their job skills and their work ethic. And so work habits probably more than ethic. But that's a great thing for a potential employer to look at, because they can actually see that this person has skills that they want to hire.
And I know whenever I was speaking with some of the students, one of the things they told me is that they like the fact that they just don't have to come to class and go home. There are activities. I happened to be here one day when they were ziplining, so it's fun to be on this campus.
It is fun to be on this campus. Like I say, we have a lot of active groups, and because of that, there are things going on. Cosmetology they're actually quite philanthropic, which is a great thing. Who would have thought, but they do Locks for Love, they work with Relay for Life, doing free haircuts. They do bake sales all the time to raise money for their Skills USA competitions. And so there's always something going on. They're not just all the campus activities, they're on all the campuses. Some of them are sponsored just for these particular groups.
We just have a myriad of things that happen all year long. We have the Forestry Conclave Lumberjack Games that are the first Saturday in March. We have the Emerald Coast Flower Festival. We have events every month. You came to one of them when we have our fair out here. We have health fairs, we have job fairs, we have college fairs where recruiters come in. We also have a disc golf course, and students, after classes go and play the disc golf course. So there is just a lot for them to see and do, and a lot of places to go on the campus to study.
They have other activities other than just school itself. I mean, they have this carnival thing set up and everything, and it's neat that we can go have school, but also have fun afterwards too. Sometimes it's pretty neat.
It's always nice that they have something extra for us, just so we don't have to just do work. I like it just because I can have fun before I have to go home. They usually have like free food sometimes, and it's just nice.
Now let's talk a little bit about the Life Center. I've been through there. What a great facility.
Great facility. Just a gym, indoor, air-conditioned track. What's better than that?
Hey, I can't think of anything.
This is wonderful for the community. And there's a weight room, there are aerobics rooms. Awesome.
Talk to me about what's coming up in the future here on this campus, because you have some exciting things
Very
ahead.
exciting. Well, the students in our surveys, they need more parking. So we have put in another parking lot. It's behind us in the middle of the woods, and we put the staff out there, and it freed up 100 spaces for the students. So they are very excited about that. No one has come and asked about parking. Lighting is going up for it, and we're getting a second entrance. Big deal for the campus. We only have one way in and out. We're going to have a second way. So by the end of the year, maybe that will be completed.
Hi, what are you working on?
If it's not in the best interest of the student, we don't need to be doing it. That's what we're here for. And luckily, I work with wonderful faculty, wonderful staff, and we meet together about once a month, and we're all trying to focus on this same thing. What's going to make the students more successful?
Stay right where you are. We will be right back. And welcome back to Pensacola State Today. This is a really big year for Pensacola State College. The college is celebrating its 65th anniversary this September. And there's a lot to be said about tradition. There's also something to be said for freshening up a look. And to talk with us about that and a lot more about what's going on at Pensacola State College right now is College President Dr. Ed Meadows. Welcome to the studio, and thank you so much for joining us today.
I appreciate being invited back, Drexel, and it's a pleasure to be here with you and also our viewers.
Great. Well, 65 years, a long time for this college, and a lot of wonderful impact on the community that the Pensacola State College has had.
Certainly, you know, in 1948, when they started in a boarding house, they never imagined that we would have 3 campuses and 3 centers spread across 2 counties, but we have, and we've grown programmatically tremendously in that 65 years to where we are today, offering baccalaureate degrees, and as a result of that, a change in the name from Pensacola Junior College to Pensacola State College, which also resulted in a change in branding. Everybody inside the state, outside the state, and across the nation, and even the country, north and south of us in Mexico and Canada, there seemed to be people that knew what PJC meant. Pensacola Junior College. So when we undertook a new branding for Pensacola State College, we wanted to start with the name first until we branched out into a logo, and we did that. We were Pensacola State College in written form, visually, and in print for 2 years, and we undertook a process that involved 2 marketing firms locally that worked very, very hard to come up with a new logo for us, and through surveys of students in the community and faculty and staff and our boards, we just couldn't quite decide on the designs that they developed for us, although there were some very good ones. And then we went to a young lady that was a graphic design artist at another state college that had designed a new logo for a different state college, and she came up with some very good samples for us. And then we hired Bonnie McQuaig out of Atlanta, and she's a graduate of PJC.
There you go.
Came back home, and so Bonnie gave us her best shot. We took one from each of the 2 agencies and one from the young lady from the other state college, and the one that Bonnie came up with, and we put out another survey, and hence we ended up with PSC with the sun and the water that depicts you know, the region of the state that we represent, and I think a very unique look for our logo.
So it wasn't just as easy as going out and getting a piece of paper and drawings, have a little artistic drawing there and going for it. This was a well thought out and well planned and somewhat tedious process.
It was, and a lot of people saying, when are we going to have a new logo? And I said, we'll know it when we see it, and we did. And you know, sometimes logos are very, very easy. I've been in a prior institution, and we developed the logo probably in 2 months. You know, of work, and this one took 2 years, but I think we hit the mark with it, and I think it will be with us for many years to come.
And what a great, we'll see signage and see this logo on all 6 of the 3 campuses and the 3 centers.
That's correct, and we now have, you know, our banners, our light pole banners are being put up, and the marketing department has done an excellent job in promoting the new logo, and so the community has seen it in our marketing strategy for fall enrollment. So it's been in print and in the media now for about 6 months.
That's great, and it seems to be striking a chord not just with the students but also with the community, and it's fresh and it's really updated, and I know that you're so proud to have that as the logo for Pensacola State College. Also proud about the economic impact that this college makes. We talked a little bit about, before we went on the air, about students and the difference that their future can hold by coming to Pensacola State College and getting their AA.
Well, we've been ranked by the U.S. Department of Education among 5,000 other colleges as being in the top 1% in affordability for tuition and fees, which is about $100 a credit hour. If you're in adult education, it's only $30 a semester per student. But our tuition is actually, we have a reciprocal agreement with Alabama, where a student can come here for in-state tuition plus $1 credit hour more. That's actually less expensive than the in-state tuition in Alabama. So we're very proud of the fact that we keep costs low. We have a $10,000 baccalaureate degree now as a result of the Governor's Challenge. That's in Supervision and Management, the BAS degree program. Have a $52 million budget a year. You have a multiplier effect that economists figure mathematically with the turnover of that dollar in the community, and that equals over $900 million a year in economic impact. But for the student that may not understand economic impact, they do understand that with a high school diploma, they will earn X amount of money, and that if they get an associate degree, they can multiply that, whatever that is, by $9,900 with an associate degree increase compared to a high school degree. And it's even more with a baccalaureate degree, and even more with a master's, and even more with a doctoral degree. But we are primarily still an associate degree granting institution. And so we like to brag about the fact that we offer both the university transfer associate degree, and we offer the workforce degree, the associate in science. And if you get that associate of science, on average, you're going to earn almost $10,000 more a year than you would have if you had just a high school degree.
And that's easy to understand.
That is.
Absolutely. And with the affordability, it makes truly an investment in the future. Well, Pensacola State College, 65 years, going strong, looking good with the new logo. And Dr. Meadows, thank you for coming and talking with us. Will you come back and chat with us again next month?
Certainly.
Great.
Thank you.
We'll take a break and be right back.
It's very important that the students get involved. Just give them a little bit of fun time coming back from the summer, and just let them know there's going to be a lot of stuff going on campus this year. They get used to being around other people, talking to other people, having interaction with everyone on campus. And the more that they're involved, the more successful they're going to be.
They just had a color run. All the athletes were supposed to be here. I don't know if I was supposed to join or not, but I just joined to have fun, man. We're having a good time out here. First week of school, we out here celebrating, so it was a fun experience today.
I think the photo booth was a great way to get students to come out and meet each other and have a great time while supporting our school.
You get something that you could have for a memory keepsake that you could show your kids and show your family. It's real cool.
I think coming as a freshman, if you don't know anybody, you can get to know more people, and it gets the community involved.
I've already been able to make several friendships over the summer semester that I was here, and it kind of like your friends will make you kind of stay on track more, just hanging out with friends and being able, to watch a movie with people for free. It's all good.
Welcome back to Pensacola State Today. As a student begins the decision-making process about which college to attend, one of the areas that they might be considering, what type of campus life is involved at the college? And they might wonder, is there an active campus activity life at Pensacola State College? Well, we have a studio full of people here to talk today about the campus life at Pensacola State College. And yes, it is there and it is very active. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
All right, we are going to start with Samantha Hill, who is the Director of Student Affairs Operations. And you are here to tell us that there are so many opportunities for students at PSC to get involved and engaged with the campus activities. And you always start things off every year with a bang with Welcome Week, and we know that's already passed, but tell us about how you welcome the students back.
Well, first of all, we usually try to theme the entire year. And so as the t-shirt says, work like a captain, play like a pirate. That's the theme for this year's activities. We have many activities that we have that go from food giveaways to activities outside. We had human bowling. We have a monthly movie series where we show movies that are new releases, things such as Man of Steel, The Hunger Games. All of those are very well attended. They are Thursday nights, the third Thursday of every month, and we vary those. Sometimes we have inflatable screens, and other times we show them in our student center, just kind of depending on the weather. We have things such as blood drives, we have volunteer opportunities. We just have so many different things for our students to actively involved in addition to going to classes, we like to give them some variety of things to do as well.
So they'd have to work pretty hard not to find something to do.
Absolutely. We have something for everyone.
Okay, you just said something I want to go back to, and David, I think, was going to talk to us about the human bowling ball. This was a popular activity for students as they began making their way back to campus this year.
Yes, we had a company that came out and they had a huge sphere that was to act as the bowling ball, and we would put an individual inside of it, and we had these life-size pins that would be the size of an individual, and we would roll them down into it, and it was a way for all the students to get involved. You could have, it's an event that more than one person could be involved in. It was very popular. We had a lot of involvement with it this year.
Okay, and David Dorego, you are the Student Volunteer Council President. So when you talk about involvement, let's just segue right into that. Talk to me about the volunteer opportunities on campus and the Volunteer Challenge.
Well, the Volunteer Council, we are there to support all of the departments when they throw events. We help them with anything that they need. We also work with the other clubs and their events. We also go out into the community, such as Keep Pensacola Beautiful, Habitat for Humanity, Manna Food Bank, and we do community service with them as well. What it is, it's our ability to go out and show as Pensacola State College students that we support the community that supports us as students as well.
All right, and Salim, you are the president of the SGA. Obviously, SGA is a big component of any college campus. Talk to me about the important role that it plays at Pensacola State College and how you decided to get involved.
Well, I decided to get involved because I saw an opportunity to help any student with any issue that they have. SGA is supposed to be there to guide students, whether they're trying to figure out, to start taking classes or if they have issues with, the events that we're having and things like that. So we represent the students. We are the ones who are supposed to be there for them in any way, shape, or form. And we also work on a state level, not only on a campus level. So,
and how do you do that?
Well, we have to interact with all 28 other colleges that are in Florida. And we work with them through communication, and we have conferences that we attend, 4 conferences every year. And right now I am working on trying to get a position with our district.
Okay, well, it sounds like it keeps you busy and lots of students stay busy. And I know Lindsay Steck, yes, you are very busy because you are actively involved in so many activities. Talk to me a little bit about what you do, why you do it, and what attracted you to this campus and to get involved.
Well, coming to college for most people, it's a really big jump. So I know my first week here, I wasn't lonely, but I know I definitely wanted to meet people. I wanted to be involved. And SGA, I mean, they've become my family. They help get you through your classes. They have places for you to go if you need someone to talk to. They've also given me a way to interact. I mean, we do lots of volunteer, like David said. We go down, we do Manna Food Banks, we do Keep Pensacola Beautiful, but my favorite is Imagination Station down at the Blue Wahoo Stadium. Mm-hmm. We dress up in the PBS kids outfits and we get to interact with the kids. We play with them, we color with them, and I know next week we're going down on Monday actually and we get to do the same thing. So it's a great environment. You make lots of friends and it gives you something to really look forward to outside of class.
That's a great partnership between the college and WSRE TV, and I know it's very popular, and I've talked with many people who've been there as volunteers and they really enjoy being there, so that's great. And she said a word, Samantha, family. That's important for these students to feel that connection, and tell me how that's achieved through the activities.
Well, through the different opportunities that we have to join a club, to be a part of the activities that we have for all students, you do get a feel of family. You're going to classes, you're there, you have a support system. If you need help with an English assignment, you have someone that can help you with that. You find people that have your same interests, and those are the people that you make lifelong friendships with. College is, not just a part of the campus life, but it is about where a lot of people make their lifelong friends. So with the different opportunities, you can do something that meets your needs, and you can meet someone that you may be connected with for the rest of your life.
And that's so important. And again, it's something that goes beyond just the college experience. And Salim, back to the SGA now, and in terms of getting the students involved, do you actively go out and encourage students to make this connection?
I'm out there every day in the Student Center working on trying to get students involved. We try to connect with them through Facebook and through email in any way possible. And I'm working with my team to try and find different ways to interact with students and to attract them to our campus.
Okay, and David, if you had one message for students who were considering attending Pensacola State College about the campus life here, what would you say to them?
It's terrific. It's awesome. I mean, it's very involved. We're growing as a college, we're growing as a student body, and we're meeting a diverse group of people, and together we're making a difference in our community and also at the college. It's terrific.
Thank you very much. I appreciate all four of you taking time out of your busy schedules to come out and chat with us today and to let people, our viewers, know just what Pensacola State College has to offer to all of its students. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we will take a break and be right back. Pensacola State College has an outstanding staff of instructors. Recently, several of them were honored. Let's meet two of them.
With that in mind, doesn't it make sense?
My name is Jennifer Breer. I'm an associate professor of mathematics, and I teach most all of them. People who teach and want to teach. I mean, it's a passion that's very deep within you, and you almost can't help but do it. You have to come to work. That's what, I mean, you have to teach. That's what you do.
So tell me about the degree in the numerator. If I were to open up.
Look, the national number is 70% of college students when they first come cannot test into a college level math. 70%. Most of our students do not have a high aptitude in math, that they don't think that they're gonna like it. They're kind of mad at you at the start that you're forcing them to go through this incredibly difficult thing in their mind. So it's the same thing that's the most rewarding is probably the most difficult.
Roberta Harvey. I am an instructor and I teach anatomy and physiology. I was actually a stay-at-home mom for 19 years. While I was a school volunteer at my children's elementary schools and high school, I was involved in a lot of classroom activities, and I really didn't realize it, but raising 3 children and working in elementary schools and middle schools and high schools, I had been instructing all along. So I just became a natural. I've always been told I'm a good explainer, so I can explain things well. I can make anybody understand just about anything if I work at it. So that's how I got here. Our third part is called the ilium. Being here is very rewarding because I do feel like I can explain things in ways that maybe others haven't thought of yet. I come here with lots of experience, not in teaching, but in other walks of life and other things.
And that will do it for this edition of Pensacola State Today. We're so glad that you've joined us. We'll see you next time.